Are you using XSplit or OBS?
I'm using OBS because uh I used XSplit last time, so I'm just
Okay.
I like switching between them, you know.
Ah, yeah. When I go back, I'm just gonna be using my XSplit.
That's the other thing too. I figured like you told me you were gonna start streaming, I was like, oh, I should probably not use XSplit too much anymore. So, but yeah, just give me an idea, and then I'll make OBS my full time gig. That's fine.
Okay.
But let's get this party started, shall we? Are you ready?
I am ready.
We are live. I've been away for a while, but I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things as the summer kicks off. So Kythel and I will be hopefully entertaining you for some good ass Guilty Gear. Nice, good catch. You and your 3 jumps.
Oh, I got lots of air control here.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was a waste of a burst. Complete
That was
waste of a
supposed
burst.
to be alpha gamma. I mean, yeah, alpha dust break. Oops.
Nice, good low. Oh, damn, I didn't have enough tension. Oh, I missed my FRC point.
Ah.
I'd say we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good. Gotta learn to instant block that.
Oh no. Oh.
I expected the burst. Nice. Nice back dash. Oh! That's where I burst. Oh! That force break. Nice. Very good.
Yeah, his force breaks are lifesavers.
Ooh. Boy, howdy. All right. Gonna be a session where my fingers hurt.
Oh yeah.
Such a hard fight.
I mean, I gotta keep it fun like that.
And I appreciate you for doing that. Oh, shoot. The block there. Not the best round start.
I need that life anyway.
Uh-huh.
Can come out. That's supposed to be my Maximum Spider.
Oh, okay. I saw you had attention for it.
Yeah, I was trying to do it.
You always catch me blocking low.
Yep.
Nice.
I mean, as soon as you don't block low, I'm just gonna 2D you, so...
Right. Nice. No perfect. Now my bristles are coming out. Ooh, you hit me out of my FRC.
Gotta get that short dash in. Or the micro dash.
Not sure what I did that. Ooh, that's plus on block. I forgot about that. Oh boy. Ah! Damn! Nice. Very good.
Oh, this feels so good not having to up the
Up the
lag counter.
Who did you have to do that for? When you were playing ranked earlier?
Yeah, I was playing ranked. There's one person I had to put it to 2, and it was still...
Yeah, I noticed, you know, a lot of the West Coasters will be playing right about now, since it's like, you know, it's just after 6, so...
Yeah. Not gonna let me, dust you anymore?
I'm gonna try my best to not... I mean, you're gonna get me, but... Yeah, I told you I'd get hit with it again.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be there, though.
I don't think either of us did. Ah, that's too far. Right through. I hate that so much.
I know. This version of it is so good. I am so glad +R added that.
Ah, your burst came back.
Oh no.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Oh. Finish that one off.
I know, right? Gotta finish your plate.
I just wanted to skip right to dessert.
Oh, I was not expecting you to get hit by that. I was not ready for the follow-up. Oh, what? Oh, you're 6P.
The ultimate move.
Oh, I stopped blocking.
What happened?
I stopped blocking. I thought it was though. I thought I was ready to punish.
It's never over.
It's yeah. A lot of poor decisions in that fight, but hey, a win's a win.
My side too.
Oh man.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get my secondary character back up.
Yeah. This. I'm way too focused. I mean, same here. Like, I love Dizzy, but she's a lot of work.
Yeah, so is Milia.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Chip isn't enough work to start
Right,
with.
exactly, and same with Johnny, right?
Yo, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Okay.
I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident.
Yep, I've had that happen.
And now I don't have my burst. Alright. Chip, use secret technique.
Run away, because that's what chips do.
Not my Chip.
True.
Although secret technique is not working. Which means I need to apply more pressure.
Yeah, it's when you're sticking on me. It's when you're on me, like that's when I just start having problems. If you give me like even any breathing room at all, it's just
Yeah.
it's not a good thing. Especially with the character who has the lowest life in the game.
What is life? Never heard of it.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
You're doing really good keeping pressure up today.
I've been learning some stuff. I'm watching a lot of videos. I don't remember that tournament I did last week with the Maze versus the Johnnies.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. Because we kind of critiqued each other's play. And I was in a group with like a bunch of Johnny players who were better than me.
In Johnny's, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, like everyone like knew what they were talking about. You didn't burst.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually talked with another Chip player.
You should do the one when Chip's turn comes out. You might. I think they're gonna do one for every character.
I wonder who Chip would fight.
Oh. I don't know. He doesn't have like a rival in this game, does he?
I mean, people will probably just say Temkin because he's the big guy.
Nice.
And I don't want to fight Temkins.
Yeah.
Those guys
I
are
think
hard.
I think Potemkin is gonna be. Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
I don't want Temkins, and I don't want Axel, who I fought quite a few of, which
No,
those fights have not been going well.
Axel might be Eno. It might be Eno versus Axel because of their story-related stuff. So, like, we had Soul versus Kai, we had Johnny versus May. I think the next one is Eddie versus Milia.
I guess Chip versus anyone in like the Assassin's Guild would make sense.
True.
Not that anyone ever remembers that.
Sure you can.
Can't get that combo I was working on again.
I know this, like, so many things I'm working on in training mode, I can't seem to commit to battle memory yet.
I mean, I got it working a month or two ago when we were fighting, but only in a couple of the matches.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Ooh, yep, I deserve that.
I was throwing those out in trying to deter you. Nice. This might not be my round.
No, didn't get it.
Nice cross up. See, that's where I fall apart. Like in the corner, and when you're like trying to frame trap me, I just don't know when it's safe.
Yeah, it can get confusing.
Oh, what?
Oh, that was supposed to be a second air throw.
Oh.
You didn't really need to burst there. It was pretty much over.
Okay.
That seems I don't have enough tension. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, Chip. No!
Ooh, yes. Clutch. Ah, that was a good fight.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
pretty happy with that. Connection feels really good too. Like, feels really nice.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
I mean, I don't think it's allowed for another chip to critique, given that I keep dropping, like, the beginning of a lot of combos. I'm like, I know what I'm trying to do, it's just not happening.
But that's just because of your controller, right? Uh-oh,
Maybe.
nice punish.
It could be part of the controller, could just be out of practice.
That too. Oh, nicely done.
Had to go for style there.
Of course. You were coming up to throw me.
Oh, completely. You got too far away. And then you realized what I was doing.
Yes.
I
Oh, you
really,
didn't have burst. Why was I baiting you when you had no burst?
I really need to not do that move. Unless, like, I am sure.
Right.
It's just so unsafe
Right.
to do the dust break version of that.
Nice.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna wake up super, but I went for it anyway.
I was thinking about it, but I thought I think by the time I thought about it, I lost the match.
It was already too late.
It's already too late. Oh, man.
That is brave to choose this level.
Why is that brave? Oh, is this the glitch level?
Not glitch level, but this is the
Oh,
blended level.
oh, crap.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Well, I'll just have to.
Know me so well that you know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I don't know how I get that combo sometimes.
Whoa! What? I should not have burst there. That was a panic burst. I should not have burst there.
Yeah, the invisible teleport is what where the invisibility really shines.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, maybe that's when I can use that one.
Ooh, nice FRC teleport there. Okay.
Get out of here!
Then you get out of
And then you get killed from coins.
there. So many coins. No, I should have.
Oh no!
That's okay. Ah, nicely done. Stood there like a deer in headlights.
Yeah, I need to just commit more to my half circles. I think I just have to exaggerate them more now, and the controller gets it.
Right.
Yeah, that is the danger level for my invisibility.
Remind me never to consciously choose that stage again, because that was a problem.
I mean, because like I'm so hard to see here, but it's nowhere near as bad as that level.
Right. Oh, what?
What happened?
I was blocking! That's not gonna work. I don't know. I swear I blocked that.
I thought you did too. Did you manually change or did you not manually change?
I don't think I did. I was faultlessing
because-
though. Does that make a difference?
Yes.
Oh, when I faultless have to
Faultlessing
manually...
will not automatically turn around. Normal blocking will automatically turn around.
Got it. Got it.
It is a very stupid and subtle thing that only affects really this one fight. It's like how in the air you have to do, I think there's more manual turning around required than if you're on the ground.
Right.
That one move just has a sort of tests the limit of how blocking works in this game that no one else does. So
I feel like I knew that, but for whatever reason, it just did not register.
Oh no, yeah. I would forget that faultlessing doesn't automatically turn around.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I never get to do that anymore.
You were doing something.
Yeah, I was telling it to faultless.
Oh, it's too far away. You were recovering from that time.
I was not recovered, yes.
Debate.
I thought I was gonna catch you with the that.
I saw your tension. I'm like, maybe you'll do it, so I waited. GP. Yep. Ah, damn, nice.
I think I chipped you.
You probably did. Yeah. You did what you do best. You chipped the chip.
Yeah, outside, I can't get that micro dash.
Oh. Oh, what?
I hate that move. Just never succeeds in its job. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
No!
finally!
I was robbed.
Oh god. I did steal that from you a little bit. My bad.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Come to think of it, is this stage also beneficial to your invisibility shenanigans?
Not as bad.
Okay.
I mean, it's really Phantom City is it's much more because like
Right.
I can it blends in a little, but it's not as good. Waiting for me to burst.
I was waiting for the burst, yes. I was waiting for the burst, but you didn't burst. Very smart.
Missed my air throw.
There's the burst. Oh, that'll do it.
I think when they first put in the dust breaks, I didn't think the gamma dust break was that useful.
Right.
It is so good. One of the things that I really like about Xrd is that Chip can actually do the wall grab while starting next to the wall.
Seriously? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can just, if you're near the wall, you can just do the input and grab it. Where this one, I feel like you have to have at least some form of momentum going towards it. So if you're in the corner and you jump, you can't grab it.
Interesting. Huh.
Or at least, if you can, I'm doing it wrong.
Fascinating.
Which is why I never use the wall grab, because I just...
Right, it just doesn't...
Yeah. Also, yeah. Yeah, can't get it.
Right.
And the, also the wall grab has a lot of awesome follow-ups in Xrd.
Right. They really, I think they must have really buffed that, that aspect a lot in Xrd.
Oh yeah, that was like what they wanted chips to do, which is weird that they got rid of like all that in Strive.
I know, right? All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, Chip is a different character in Strive.
Yeah, I was not able to like figure out why they did what they did to him in Strive. That's a low.
They basically kept him made it so it's like all the stuff I didn't like how he was supposed to be played in Reload, and that's the only stuff that he has in the game.
Right. Well, that makes sense since Daisuke. I think Daisuke's favorite version of this game was Reload.
He doesn't even have his teleports from Reload, which is like it's just his ground game. Yeah, no. In Reload he had teleports. In Strive he has no teleports at all.
Wow.
Which is, at least in the beta that I played, he didn't, and that's why I couldn't stand him.
Right.
He lost 5 moves.
Right. I don't think any character has that teleport anymore.
No, they changed how the game plays entirely, and unfortunately, Chip was built around this system.
Right.
I'll get that eventually.
Oh, you grabbed me on my thing. Ah, nice.
You gotta make jumping in a little more dangerous.
Yeah. I should not have wake up supered there.
You were fishing!
I was. I'm not gonna deny it. Totally was.
Please select your character.
Fishing. Right. Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. Went right under my 5K.
Yep, it's very low.
I saw the 2D and I... Nice. Ooh, good attack.
I didn't need that life anyway.
Good block. Oh, nice.
I'm like, oh, I can do both. Go for it. Go for it.
I mean, you had to at that point. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah, I basically waited for the hit confirm.
Please select your character.
Nicely done.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock. Counter.
I can't believe they got rid of Gatlings as well.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know why they did that, because I feel like that, of all things, was like the most, I guess, casual-friendly aspect of this game.
Yeah, I really don't get how they think that removing that makes the game friendlier for like new players.
I don't know.
Because like that's the excuse I've seen, but that just I feel like Gatlings are something that is newer player friendly.
It is very new, but it's like simple. You have like moves that easily chain into one another, and you can do damage. Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
I always think it should be useful in like that situation. It just
But
doesn't.
yeah, I think my active frames were still out, and you like ran into it.
Yeah.
Of my five.
I think the invulnerable range is like so small. It's no Maximus Spider
Right.
with its massive invulnerability frames.
Exactly.
Didn't expect that to hit.
I did not. Ooh, nice frame trap. Nice. Nice. Oh, what?
Yeah, what happened?
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh yeah.
Instead of mashing
For you mashed leaves.
yeah. I don't know why I did that. My bad. There we go.
Please select your pet.
Still haven't gotten that cheapo for playing on every stage, have we?
No, I think there are stages that don't count, like that are not on this list. And I
Okay.
don't know if maybe online doesn't count. Maybe it has to be versus CPU.
Maybe it has to be, yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Aw, you messed up my air throw. Do you know I was going for one?
I know. Block.
Duo, let's rock.
Oh.
When we get finished my combos.
What's a combo?
When I can finish my combos.
What flavor?
I like barbecue.
No, I don't think I've actually really had many combos. I only had like a few, and I don't think I like the flavor I had.
Oh, okay. Me neither, honestly. Oh, that was an interesting clash.
Yeah. Surprised they even like hit each other.
Right? Knew that was coming. I saw the burst.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
I mean, where else were you gonna burst there?
What am I? Critical health in the last round?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wonder. Good old snowy London.
Someone from London called for you. Don't worry, no one watching this stream will be old enough to know that joke.
Yeah,
Heaven or hell. Duo,
that is definitely true.
counter.
Hey, I blocked it.
Yeah. Oh, and you backdash my. Oh yeah, the Potemkin. One of the good Potemkin was backdashing leaf throw.
What? I thought you couldn't
Yeah.
backdash leaf throw.
Apparently, his is good enough that if you
He
time it
does?
right, it does.
He does have a good backdash. Where,
He had yeah.
yeah.
Apparently, it's long enough that
It will just miss it completely.
I will miss, and
Yeah.
I just could not believe that.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because Potemkin, you know, he's given, like, the best backdash in the game because of his mobility and all that.
Yeah.
So, he's probably the only character in the game who can. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, probably. It's just I was not prepared for that. Like, I don't know how I'm actually supposed to like approach a good Potemkin. Like, I fight a lot.
You don't. You run away. You do your damage and you run away.
Yeah, I guess I fought a bunch which that can't, you know, buster on command, and I can fight them, but
Right.
the good ones I cannot. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, caught you on the counter hit on that. That was lucky.
Man, I had so much butter to use.
I know. A little stick of butter there.
Salted or unsalted?
I always go unsalted first, but each their own.
Yeah, these aren't salty matches, so
Nah. we haven't hit salt levels yet.
Well, you're not letting a lot of my tricks go by right now. I was doing it in early beginning matches.
You're losing so much, I gotta do something. Nice.
I have to keep the pressure. Why did I run into that? That was a horrible idea.
Oh, phew. It's like, maybe you'll slow down quick enough for me to punish the teleport recovery.
Yeah, that really is gonna be corner only.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're supposed to see on the other side of me. I crossed myself up.
Oops. Ah. Nice.
I had a feeling there was a super coming.
Yeah, may have been a little bit too predictable on that one. Oh man.
Is there a date on the new King of Fighters?
No, it just got pushed back to quarter 1 2020.
2020.
Sorry,
Wow.
2022. 2022. I'm going back in time.
We've been playing it for months.
Yeah, I wish, right? That's a shame, but you know, COVID. So
Yeah. You were gonna come throw me.
I was. Oh. I blocked it the first time, but it didn't block it the second time.
Let's try it a second time. You'd never do it 3 times in a row.
Oh, I fought for that so much. I need to stop doing it. I shouldn't rush in because I know you're frame trapping, so I can get hit by the dust break.
Just throwing anything I can out there. I need a wall of hitbox. That was early.
I was gonna throw you.
That's my job.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
You
So I
forgot to
get
watch
when
my
I don't look at your
attention.
attention. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly what happened.
Yup.
Please select your character.
I guess I'm gonna stream. I have to do PC games.
Yeah, until you get your external capture card.
I think I think my SVID one was external.
Oh, that's good. Well then, yeah.
So, you know, in case I need to do my Dreamcast.
Yeah. Oh, you could do stream Dreamcast games with that.
There's very few games that's worth streaming on Dreamcast because almost all of them have like better versions on the GameCube or on another console.
Right. That catches me so. Ah, nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, most
Yeah,
things
that's true.
have a re-release, and the games that don't, I don't think I need to stream.
Right.
Like, I don't have I sadly don't have a copy of Choo Choo Rocket, and Power Stone would be ridiculous to stream alone.
Right.
Like, what's even the point?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Had enough tension there.
Yeah, I did it too early because I didn't get far enough to grab you from it.
Right.
And I saw you were blocking.
Aha. The classic.
Oh. Oh, never see you use that move.
It's rare. I gotta start using it more. It's a very, but I have to like.
Yeah,
I have to, like-
it's punishable if you mess it up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have to combo into it usually. There we go.
Oh. Ow.
Woo.
My feet.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Please select your pick. Heaven or hell. Duel one. Let's rock. Counter.
I swear sometimes I'd be blocking and the game does not.
Yeah.
Recognize it.
I feel that sometimes.
Counter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, caught me out of the recovery my dash. Nice.
Duel. Let's rock.
Yeah, I can't get sushi to always come out after my 2D. And that is a problem.
Is that a Rekka, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I never use the rest of it, though. But it's the first part of the Rekka.
Good block. Hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh, I had level 3 too. Okay.
It caught me.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's sushi.
Got it.
And, yeah, I need to do that basically after every successful 2D.
2D. Got it. Sorry.
But I don't a lot. Is it a real one? Or is it a dust freak?
Ah, and you were almost dizzy. I almost stole that.
You almost did steal that. That was very close. Swiper, no swiping.
Oh well. Better luck next time, I guess. Excuse me.
Heaven or hell. Duel one. Let's rock. Counter.
I should use it quite more.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I hate it.
I know you do. Everyone does.
Man, this fight must have been so much easier for you all before +R.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Nice.
Wow, I didn't think it'd actually work. Desperation, right
Wake
there.
up super not actually working?
Oh
Did
no!
you just
Remember
land
the
here?
past two times I used it, it got hit. You hit me out of it.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, that's what I feel about that move.
Oh, I thought I could catch you in recovery.
Oh no!
Oh, I was
You were
dashing.
dashing.
Ah. Damn. If I didn't dash there, I could have won.
Please select your character.
Yeah, I try my best to get that move on like reaction and just seeing like someone doing something.
That's a good idea. That's what you're supposed to do.
Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter.
But I also like doing it while I have momentum, so it looks like I'm not like in the middle of the super pose. It looks like I'm like actually like doing something punishable. So
Right.
people keep up and then not realize, wait, he's invincible.
Right.
You jumped, didn't you?
I did, but I thought I faultless.
I saw the rings. I'm not sure why it hit you.
Hey. Good, sure you.
Really. Ow.
There we go.
That was a painful round.
Whew. Yeah, kind of went back pretty quickly, didn't it?
I need to do it in the corner. Nowhere else.
Debate.
No!
Shishio!
Magic Pixel!
Oh, that was Magic Pixel too. Nice.
Yeah. I thought baiting that would get me the round.
Oh, why am I doing this? No, I don't want to leave the room.
Please select your character.
Running off on a high note.
Nah, I mean, eventually, but hopefully. Well, I should say hopefully, but you know, we'll see what the fates have in store.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter.
Stop dropping combos. You are the last person I need to drop combos on.
Yeah.
Duel. Let's rock.
I need to go like play more people like just online because there's so many characters I just don't know how I'm supposed to fight.
I know, right?
Like I was fighting like a normal soul. I'm like, wait, what moves
How do I
actually
fight?
work on him?
Right. Yeah, I mean, plus R with GGPO actually gives us the opportunity to do that, you know? Like, that's why I entered that tournament last week, because it's like, how do I fight Mei? Well, the best way to do that is fight a lot of Meis.
That makes sense.
Oh, where was my... Where was my,
Where was super?
Where was my super? Yes, I don't know. It never came out. It's so weird. I feel just like there are things that I'm able to do easily in training mode that just don't happen online.
Yeah, I think a lot of it just you have to get to muscle memory and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, same. Like I have a lot of stuff. I'm like, I should be able to do these moves. It's not happening.
Good punish. Probably gonna die.
Just swatting me away.
That was not the intention. That just happened to be a miscancel that I didn't cancel properly.
So much for my throw. Probably should not have you set up. Nope, definitely should not have used that up.
Not have that combo down yet.
I learned the art of 2P mashing from Melty Blood.
Of course.
It was so
nice.
important in that game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a little silly. Ow.
Oh! I didn't see what super you were doing. Nice.
That's the point. I miss Melty. That was always a fun game.
It's coming back, as I'm sure I told you.
Oh yeah. Okay, what was it
There-
again? It's...
A new update, a new version, like I don't know, Melty Blood plus R or something. I don't know the subtitle, but there is a new Melty Blood in development.
I am concerned, given that the last Melty Blood, I think,
Wasn't good.
none of this wasn't good. It added too much. Basically, there's groove select of, except each groove like really changes a character
Okay.
to the point where they're close to a different character.
Okay.
So there's like, so they basically tripled the number of characters in the game,
Okay.
and it's really hard to know any matchup stuff when, you know, there's that many of them running around.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. And I liked a lot of like some of the like alternate versions of characters, but it got a little silly when it's like, well, there's already 3 versions of this character, and now there's 3 groove versions of each version of them. So now I'm like,
That's
which
a
of the
lot.
9 of this character am I fighting?
And there's no way to tell. Like,
Oh, I mean, they all have slightly different costumes. So,
okay.
but it's still like a lot of the same characters. It's like, we have enough Gokus, we don't need more.
Right. That seems like a problem.
But I mean, I get it. They were going off of an established IP
Right.
that wasn't really theirs, and there's only so many original characters they were gonna throw in.
Right.
Which they did throw in a bunch of original characters, but it's like they
There's
threw in
only
a
so much,
ton
right.
of like, yeah, especially given that they wanted to have like the fan base of the original actually, care about the characters, so they just it was just it was a lot.
Yeah. No, I get it, but
But I enjoyed the series. I did like the games.
you should see if this new version is worth checking out. Because
Well,
I mean,
hopefully it'll be.
I do think one thing they confirmed is it will have GGPO.
Okay, well, I mean, they went and actually added in online, like this made a Steam version, and that had online.
But was it good?
No, but not because of the online, because of the Steam version could not deal with alt tabbing at all.
Oh, you couldn't alt tab the game?
I mean, you could. It would crash the game.
Oh, that's not good.
It had a lot of issues if you did that. So for streaming, I couldn't do that because
Right.
I can't alt tab to
Watch you fix
set
anything,
like to do
right, and,
yeah.
and export, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And they never fixed it.
I don't know. I mean, I remember most of my game playing was before they had official online, so there was a lot of modded online.
Okay. Oh, that was
good.
You kind of ran into that one.
I was using Alpha Blade.
Nice.
I was like flying across the screen.
Yeah, that was a lot of Alpha Blade.
Yeah, it was fun.
Go. Whoa.
Yeah, I got like.
I need to
your
not.
third character.
No. I mean, I was a Kai player when I first started playing Guilty Gear, but we are not doing that.
I mean, I can switch to someone else if you want.
No, that's fine. That is not necessary.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Oh,
Okay,
That was
that
not
hit me
supposed to hit.
from like.
that was a max distance. Why would I do that when you're in the corner? That's a horrible idea.
Of course it's gonna be dust.
Pocket sand
Yeah.
or pocket dust, the best kind.
I didn't. What?
I don't know.
What?
I will take it though. I'm not sure how you got off the ground.
I'm not sure either. That's had to be like a micro jump or something.
Did like one of your moves slightly take you off the ground? Wait, it worked and I... Huh, okay. That's weird.
Okay.
Well, now I know I'm just doing something wrong with wall jumping instead of... Nope,
Oh,
no clue.
Okay. Might have to go to the lab.
I was definitely against the wall and I wall jumped, so... Hey, what is that? What is that?
I am back, baby.
Oh no. All my free damage is gone.
Ah, damn. That was like the first time I've been able to throw you out a leaf throw in like forever.
It has been a while. Now I'm scared.
Ugh.
I don't know when you're
Need
gonna do that
doing
again.
that. Just need to start getting that more consistent.
I have to use my leaf throw dust break more often now.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
I gotta scare you away from trying that.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Don't know why that happened.
Yeah, that didn't seem like what you wanted to do.
No. Having a lot of missed inputs.
Up coin.
I love them. Oh! You did the dust break that time.
Yeah, I did. I was. That was my fault. If I didn't do the dust break, I would have come out ahead.
Yeah, you did. You were. Yeah, you would. You'd have got me.
I'm out. Okay, well, enough with sushi not working.
Oh!
So useless! I don't know why I keep trying it.
Ah, nice.
In my mind, it's not a bad super. In actuality,
In actuality,
it's
it
not good.
is different story.
You're not letting me get these dusts off on you.
I'm looking for him. Ah. That probably chipped me, didn't it?
Most likely.
Didn't knock you down.
Please select your character.
Yeah, online there's a lot of Slayers.
Oh yeah, that does not surprise me. I mean,
Oh,
when I
I
was
lost
fighting
it.
online, yeah.
Yeah, I lost to a Bridget right before you got on.
Oh jeez. Ah.
It was really close.
I hate fighting Bridget. It's such an annoying fight.
I just don't even know how a lot of the moves like work or like what my moves beat theirs.
Right.
So it's just, I was playing like a lot of like, does this work? Nope. That's a Shoryuken, even though it doesn't look like it.
Right.
That is not what I meant to do. That's supposed to be a leaf throw.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Been trying to nail that for a while now. Forgot about that.
Can't get the follow-up to that right now. It's very annoying. That's where all the damage comes from.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Alright, that was pretty good.
Thanks, but I'm confused. You were able to block out of the Jackhound, but I'd still hit you with the Misfinder. Did that chip you?
It might have?
That was kind of weird. I'll have to look at the replay on that one.
Alright, it would be at 1 hour 17 in.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'll timestamp that.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Man, we've already been playing for an hour? Jeez.
Oh yeah, we've been playing for a while.
I guess we have, haven't we?
Hopefully we can get more of the guys in next time.
Yeah, definitely. Oh no! I tried to throw you there.
No!
Good thing I had enough tension there for C my Ensenga. Let me punch, you failed me! Nice.
Oh, I gotta get used to the angle on that.
Hmm.
I need to anti-air you with it.
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yep.
Of course, that's a frame trap. Reload China. Probably one of my favorite stages.
Oh yeah?
I really like it.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
I just like, was it Grove? I think that's
Grove
one of
is
my favorites.
nice.
Just nice colors.
Yeah. I like the colors in this one. I like the shades of pink and purple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was early on that. In turn directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I was
what
going
you
for.
wanted. Yeah.
That's what I wanted last time.
Did not a jump there.
Yeah, I do a lot of air throws with teleports. So.
It's really hard to keep you out of the air. I'm noticing. It's just I'm trying to react to your jump-ins, but seem to always get counter hit out of it. So I'm trying to figure out like what I can do to stop your air approach.
It's really weird because like for a lot of characters, I have to stay on the ground. Against like Slayer, I do better if I don't jump.
Got it.
So I've been just trying to focus a lot on my ground game of just
Right.
how to run in and keep pressure, and then like
Right.
I'll do like air teleports, but that's yeah. Oh, I thought I was gonna survive that.
I thought you were too, but guess not.
That was a bad jump.
Hmm.
My bad. Hitbox. Extendo.
I hate when it happens. You had enough tension there. I saw it.
I was really hoping to get the dust break though, or the FRC.
Right.
Ugh.
I waited for the teleport on that one.
You did. I think you're figuring out that I really don't like it when people are walking backwards and I use my air teleport.
Yeah. So I'm like, let me just wait for it.
That really messes up my teleport. Just slow walking back.
It's a good tactic.
I need to just start using my other teleports when you do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got 5 of them. May as well put them to use.
Might as well, right?
Alright, that's how we have to deal with you. Oh, that's supposed to be an air throw.
Ah. Good burst. Good. That was not something I should have done there.
Remember that. Didn't think that was gonna hit.
There
Oh.
we go.
Nice. I was waiting for the landing.
Yeah. Oh, you're too far away.
There we go. Finally got you.
Damn it. Nope. Too close.
Ow. Where's the pro rate?
Oh, it was there. It was definitely there.
Ooh. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. I think even because I think even though it prorated, you know, it still did a lot of damage just because of chips.
Yeah, the no guts,
defense.
and I was high life, so
Yeah.
low guts.
Yeah, low guts.
Well, I think I'm gonna end it in a few rounds.
Sounds good, man. I mean, we've been going for almost 90 minutes,
Yeah.
but let's make the last few ones a good showtime. Oh, nice. Good answer. You did know how to better time wake ups. Pip apparently wakes up really quickly.
Yeah, and I try and get up the second I can.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why I also like having so much OTG stuff, because it
Right.
confuses people's own wake ups.
Right. Oh. Could have had that. Nice.
I stole that one.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a robbery. That's fine.
Alright, I think this will be our
Final?
last.
You got it.
Yep.
You dictate the terms, sir.
In good old China.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I burst there.
Yeah, I figured it was a mistake.
That was not a good idea.
Oh, I can hit that brakes automatically. Good to know.
Uh-oh. Hey, look at that. Aw, come on. Really?
Yep.
Oh. That OTG messed up my timing.
Yep. And that's why I love OTGing. It just keeps people on their toes. They don't have like the quarter second to like
Right.
like figure out what's going on. Just, it mentally keeps the pressure, even if it doesn't do much damage. And yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Ooh, that reach.
Oh yeah. 6H. My longest fire, my longest reaching normal.
That's like a rhetorical find me. You weren't actually supposed to find me.
Oh sure. Oh, that's the enemy. Nice. Ah, good game. Woo!
Yeah, there was just trying to keep like the pressure zone being 3/4 the screen.
Yeah, that was well done. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my
Those are
arms.
good games.
Very good games. Very good games. Woo! Well, that'll do it for the stream tonight. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Let's see, who do we have in chat? Discoursed. Appreciate you. I'll be streaming again soon. Might be a variety of different games, maybe some RPGs, but definitely in 1 week I will be doing a Guilty Gear Strive long stream. Basically from the moment I get free time until, I don't know, I guess when I'm ready to go to bed. But yeah, good session tonight. Thanks to Kythel for joining. And I'll see
Join you.
Yeah, always a pleasure, sir. And I'll see everybody next time. Let me see. Is there someone to raid? Oh, Elvin Shadow. Go watch Elvin Shadow play Guilty Gear. He's awesome and plays Guilty Gear really well. He's the best Faust player in the world. Sorry, not in the world. In America, at least. But yeah, go watch Elvin. Bye, everybody.